So the new Doomsday Heist DLC has finally dropped to us today, and we've been given some really interesting vehicles, to be honest. This video is going to take you through the first 6 released vehicles into the game, and then later on today I'll also be making some videos to take you through the unreleased content that's hidden in the game files, and that'll be released to us by Rockstar over the next coming weeks. I won't be covering special vehicles or weaponized vehicles in these videos. So let's get straight into the normal vehicles that they've given us this morning. Alright, let's have a look at the Comet Retro Safari. Well, Comet Safari, but it looks like a Comet Retro anyway. So, we just go with the armour and the brakes as normal, of course. Bumpers, so got quite a few bull bar style bumpers. Obviously this is like a rally styled vehicle, I guess. So, interesting there. Protectors for the bottom there, etc. Yeah, interesting, different colours. Oh, hang on, you can go further down as well. So there's 4, 5... 6 different types you can have there, different styling of the bars, etc. That's pretty cool. Rear bumpers, so you can just change the colour of the one that's already there. Nothing too exciting. Chassis, so there's lots of different roll cages, padded roll cages, full, half, normal, etc. That's interesting. Engine, normal, exhaust. Wow, a lot of exhausts. All fairly similar, I guess. Different tips and different sizes of tips, and then they do go a little bit different then. And then you've obviously got the stupid ones at the bottom, which you've got lots and lots of dual exhausts and all those sorts of things. But yeah, I can go for that. You don't often get loads of exhaust options, so that's pretty cool. Fenders, so you've got either stock mud flaps, then you've got climber fenders, or you've got climber with mud flaps. So this is like almost like a hill climb, I guess, style vehicle. That's cool. Headlight covers in different colours there. Yeah. Hood. So quite a lot of different hoods here as well. You've got obviously the vented hoods, different coloured, primary, secondary carbon. Then you've got that. I'm not sure I like that, but it's not symmetrical. You know what I'm like with my symmetricalness. Then you've got the utility hood with shovels. We could do with that in the UK right now with all the snow we've got. We'll have that, I think. Headlights, obviously you can put xenons on if you want. Then we've got liveries. That's an interesting thing to have on here. So you've got the Pfister logo on the side, you've got a rusty version, you've got a rusty like Stronzo style colour in there. That's interesting. Globe oil, Pisswasser, Fukaru. These are all like similar liveries to what you get on a lot of cars until you get to like the rusty ones, which I quite like. Then you've got some camo ones. They're interesting. Well, I quite like them for something different. The various different camos we've got here. Some skulls if you want that. Some little Rockstar logos, some random stuff. Yeah, I like this. And you got some snow ones as well. Ah, should we go snowy? Let's go snowy. Alright. Respray, so you've got... That changes the majority of the bodywork, and then I guess the rest, this will do the rest. It does. So it is what it is with that. Cool. Roof, so obviously you can add some lights to the roof and a roof rack as well. A luggage rack, that's quite cool. We'll go with that. Skirts, so this is like a bar down the side really. Rally bar skirts. It's something different, I guess. You don't see that on any other vehicle. Spoilers, I'm quite surprised there's spoilers on this. So you've got normal, just the normal spoiler in different colours. That's good. No stupid big spoilers on this. Transmission's normal, turbo's normal. And there is no suspension option on this, interestingly. And then the rest of it is all normal. I like that. That's an interesting vehicle. It's something a little bit different to what we're normally used to seeing. Yeah, good job. Alright, let's have a look at the Ocelot Pariah. So this is in the sports car class. Looks a pretty good car, straight out of the box, I would say. It's got quite a nice little shape to it. So we just have a look at the armour and the brakes. That's all normal. Bumpers, so a reasonable amount of front bumpers. That's not really a bumper. And then you've got like a little splitter around the bottom and then a bigger splitter. That's quite cool. I quite like that. Rear diffuser, so you can just change the outline colour basically there with the trim. Engine will be usual. Hood, so different coloured hoods, one with a vent in there. Not really a big fan of this one here, the performance hood. That's a bit OTT, I would say, and is the GT hood as well. They're both over the top. I quite like this one though. Where are we? I quite like that, so we'll go with the vented scoop there. That's quite cool. Put this in on headlights on. I'm not sure how I feel about these like headlight cover, half cover things. They look a bit strange. Liveries on this as well. That's interesting. Must be Rockstar really going for liveries on this one. Nothing too exciting, although the Ocelot, I quite like that Ocelot one there. That looks pretty cool. I think we'll go with that. Respray. So this is going to be the main bodywork, I guess. Yeah. And then what's the secondary? What is the second? Okay, so that's doing like down the bottom there. That's quite nice. Cool. That you can make some interesting styling with that. That I approve. Roof. So you've just got either primary, secondary, or carbon. So nothing too radical there. Skirt. So carbon or the Pariah skirt's quite nice there with the little logo and the colouring as well. That's cool. Spoilers. So normal little spoilers, and then we're going to go to stupid big ones. Of course we are. What? Why would you have that on this sort of car? That's just ridiculous. All right, we'll go for the normal one, the tuner spoiler. Suspension, we'll lower that all the way down. Transmission's usual, turbo's usual. Wheels and tyre and windows is all normal. Okay, I quite like that. It's a nice little car. I don't know how good it's going to perform, but at least it looks pretty nice. It's got a nice sound to it as well. So yeah. So next up, we've got the Ubermacht SC1, which is the first supercar we're going to have a look at. So this is obviously based off a BMW. It looks alright, I guess. I don't know. It's something a bit different. So armour and brakes are always normal. Engine is normal. Exhaust. So only 4 exhausts. We've got some oval exhaust, titanium big bore. We'll go with the oval ones. Front bumper. So just a splitter in different colours. I get the impression this is going to be a vehicle with not a great deal of customisation. So the hood is just secondary or carbon. We'll put the xenon headlights on. The slats in the back there, so you can have them stock, primary, secondary or carbon. Respray, so that's just going to be the main body. And then is the other bit just going to be like down the skirts and that. Yeah, and also the insert in the rear window there as well. Okay. Roof, so you can have the different colours of roof, and you can put a race scoop in the top there as well. For good measure, we'll have a carbon race scoop. Skirt, so you can just have normal or carbon. Spoilers, so normal little spoilers, although even that's not very small. And then we're going for stupid big spoilers. We are. Why would anyone have that on this sort of car? Oh dear. We'll have to go for that one, I guess. Suspension, so we can lower that down all the way. Hasn't got competition suspension, it's only got sports. That's interesting. Transmission, turbo, and wheels and windows are all the same. It's alright. I wouldn't say it's my favourite of the vehicles we looked at so far, to be honest. Alright, so next up we've got the Declasse Yosemite, a muscle car, which actually looks a bit like a Slam Van Custom styled vehicle. It looks pretty interesting, so let's have a look at this. Armour brakes, normal, bumpers. Quite a lot of bumpers on this, so you've got various smooth bumpers, you've got chin bumpers, valances there with fog lights in. There's a lot to choose from here. We're going to go with the fogs, I like that. Rear bumper, so that's just either on and off, basically. We'll remove it. Chassis, so you can have roll cages or a reinforced bed or high roll bar as well. That's quite cool. Engine's the usual. The grille, so primary, secondary, and then you can remove the chrome as well. That's quite nice. We'll go with no chrome. Hood, so quite a lot of hoods here. Oh, so you can go for the rusty hood for like a rat rod style look. That's interesting. Ram air. Then the big bug catcher style things, intakes and stuff. That's quite cool. Let's see. We'll go for the ram air. We're not going to put the... So liveries is on there. Wow, so got some interesting liveries on here. Oh my god. Look at this. Classic American. From the world's greatest country, of course. And then you've got more rusty styling as well. That's really interesting. This vehicle is probably the most interesting of the ones we've looked at so far, to be honest. Let's see. We'll go with Trackmaster for now, because otherwise I won't be able to see the colours when we do the respray. So respray, we've got the main shape, and then is the secondary just going to be the rest? Yeah, so that's all the outline and all that sort of stuff. But that's pretty cool. Oh, trim colour. What's trim colour? Is that just the interior? Okay, so that's just the interior. Roof. So, okay, so you can cover the bed up. That's interesting. If you want to. I'm not sure how... I don't think I like how that looks, but still, it's an option. It's there. Spoilers. Spoilers on this. That's cool. So you've got quite big spoilers. You can put an entire cabin on the back, which adds a spoiler. And it is adjusting the traction bar as well. So, or you can have a strange... proper carbon wing on the back. Let's not do that. Let's just go with... we'll go with that little one there, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Suspension, we'll put that all the way down. Transmission, yeah. Bedliners. What's bedliners? Okay, that's the bottom. That's cool. Oh, you can put like decking in it and everything. You can make it look like a boat. Although it's got wheels and everything, but still, you know what I mean. Turbo, yeah. And wheels and windows is the same. Interesting as well, you can actually lower this. I skipped over that, but it's already ridiculously low, and you can make it even lower. That's going to cause trouble on curbs and stuff like that, I would imagine. This is a really interesting vehicle. Probably of the three we've looked at so far, I'm pretty impressed with this. Yeah, thumbs up from me. So next up, we've got the Coil Ridin, or Raiden, which is in the sports class. It looks like to be the sports car answer to the Coil Cyclone. So armour brakes, yeah. Bumpers, so got a few different bumpers, not many, just a little splitter at the bottom there. But it's the sort of car that you're not going to see a lot of options on, I don't think, as we go through this. Diffuser, slightly different. Nothing too much of note there. Engine is normal. Hood, so just the two hoods to choose from. That one's quite similar to the one that we saw on the SC1 earlier on. Not too exciting there, but so I'm not expecting anything too radical on this. It's not the sort of car for that, and it looks pretty good with what it has. So, some different coloured mirror caps there. We'll go with the carbon ones. Respray, so that's the main body there, and then I'm guessing the secondary will be the outline. Yeah, so that's you can make some interesting looking cars with that, I guess. Skirts, so there is some skirts. That's quite nice. You can put like the that goes quite well if you make it look like a stripe there. Spoilers, so some small spoilers and some big spoilers, of course. No one put the big spoilers on, please. Let's just go with that. Suspension, we can put that all the way down. Wheels and windows, so nothing too exciting on it, but I think what it has, it works quite well. I quite like the car. I'm guessing it's probably not going to be particularly fast overall. It'll have stupid acceleration because it's an electric car though, as they always do. Yeah, so the final vehicle we've got is the Vapid Reata, which is an off-road vehicle. Looks pretty cool straight out of the box, I would say. Alright, so let's just get rid of the armour and the brakes as usual. Bumpers, so quite a few different bumpers here, different bull bars, a ram bar, I wouldn't like to be hit like that in a race. Bloody hell, there's loads of them. So all different types of bull bars basically, but looks pretty cool. Rear bumpers, so you can just change the colour of the one that's already there or remove it completely. Engine, that's usual. Exhausts, so just got, is it just one-sided? Yeah, so it's just one side there for the exhaust. A few different ones to choose from. The grille, so you can have like a retro Jeep style grille or classic grille. We'll go with the Jeep one. Hood, so you can have different coloured bug deflectors. Of course, a USA bug deflector. They've really gone all out for the USA in this DLC, haven't they? I can also have vented hoods. We'll go for the USA one. Lights, so you can have the xenons if you want. Liveries on this as well. Oh my god, look at this. They've really gone all out USA. Look at that. Beautiful. Shrewsbury shotguns, that's pretty cool. These are all pretty cool. Another USA style one. And there's Space Cadet. That's cool. Look at that. Ah, it's amazing. We'll just go with the stripe for now. Let's have a look. So that just does like the main body. And then I'm guessing this is going to do the inserts, is it? Yeah. That's alright, you could do something interesting with that. It's quite an interesting style for the primary secondary. Roof. So you can add a top cabin. And chrome bars. And all. It's very similar to the Yosemite, to be fair. Or a roof rack, if you want. And that's interesting. Skirts. So you can add like a lip. A foot plate almost. Suspension if you want to lower it. Transmission. And then all the rest is the same. But yeah, I like this vehicle. That's a cool car. This and the Yosemite are probably the two most interesting in the DLC, I would say, so far, that's been released to us. So there's been some really interesting cars in this selection, as you can see. And there are many more vehicles still to come. I'll make a video of these later. So make sure you check back to see that. And also don't forget to check out our Viewers Vehicles competition that we're running over on Discord. You might be able to get your cars featured in one of these videos in the weeks to come. The link is in the description, and there's also a video link at the end of the whole video explaining to you how this works, so make sure you give that a look out. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. CoyneDawg out.